Hello everybody, welcome back to the next episode of Teaport on Cities Skylines with me, Biffa. Thank you very much for joining me. We are going to be transforming this plot of land that you see before you just along here. We have unlocked some amazing items and I want to just make a beautiful area for those. Thank you very much for all of your support in these series. I know you've been enjoying this new city as much as I have. Thank you for all the likes. Likes really do help on YouTube. So if you enjoy this video, please consider leaving a like and subscribing as well. Why not? So you don't miss out on the next one. This is where we're going to be working today, this little plot of land here. And what I've noticed is we've unlocked some unique buildings. So we've got here, now who's going to do some mental arithmetic for me to tell me how much this is going to cost? We've got this department store, which is going to get a lot of visitors, which would just be great. Oh, we've got this one here. There we go. The Opera House as well. Lots of visitors will be coming to that one. We've also got the Mall of Moderation. A little bit smaller, cheaper shops. But I think those three together would look absolutely brilliant in a nice little area here. I'd also like to put with it as well this festival area. We rarely touch that festival area. We've done it in the past, but it's something that we can work to upgrade. I don't think we're going to fit in a football stadium here. We'll put that somewhere else in the city. So that is the idea. So we're going to have to put some thought in how people are going to get into this area. We do have this train line here. We do have some trains coming in and out. We don't have the trains unlocked just yet. That's the metro. That's this one here. We're going to need 11,000 population, but I think we can leave a bit of space for a train station when that unlocks. I may put a ferry stop through here, or we may come to that a bit later. But we shall see. Anyway, we can definitely attach walking paths. We can have something coming off the highway. That would be good. Since the last episode, I've made a slight change to some of my mass transit. If we go to our tram loops here, I've taken your advice and we now have, well, we had this one loop that we put into this area here in the last episode. So that is set up. Then we've got, it's a bit hard to tell, but this red loop here goes from the industry and it comes down here and it has to go to the end and loop round to turn round and come back again. And it only has a stop here. Do you remember by this little central area where there's the walkway from this line to that line? We've got purple and we've got the red industry line as well. And because the red line's turning round, I've just added a couple of stops this end just to help people out. And then the purple line, that just stays within the residential area. Had a few comments as well about this path. People worried that they wouldn't be able to connect. I've actually used the Anarchy mod and I've got a path where you can just see it connecting, going from the road to the tram line. And I've got one there and I've got one there. So they can walk and that's fine. I did teeny tiny little park. I did that before the last episode, but I forgot to show you, just to use that little bit of space in the middle. You know how we do rocks and trees. And also, between episodes, Farty Grove upgraded, which is absolutely brilliant. So we are now on level 3, which is great. We need to get up to 550 workers. We are making bank with this. We're building it carefully. And we are making money, which is fantastic. But that has unlocked some other items for us. We may or may not get to those. But we've got some different size farms. We've also got the milking parlour, which is great. So we can start making money with that. Yes, we could have a milking parlour. We could pop that in, couldn't we? Why not? Let's pop that in. Spend some of our money that we're really going to need for the other items that we're building. Yeah. And we'll see how that goes anyway. That'll be good. Excellent. So let's move back over here and start planning out what we're going to do with this area. Also, while we're making some changes here and we really need some money, I am going to pop up the tax rates of these people here. I'm going to still leave this on 12, so we hopefully still get a little bit of demand. But those two I'm going to put up to 13. I'm pretty sure everyone will be still pleased with that. No complaints. No complaints. Yeah, no complaints, that's fine. What about you guys over here? No complaints. Good. So that will just earn us just a little bit more money. So I do want a junction off of here. I'm not thinking about making an absolutely humongous junction like one of these because they just take up so much space. But I'm just thinking about putting in a little basic junction like this. Okay, there we go. Nothing too complicated. Just some junctions coming off here, going up, splitting off into 2 lanes. So you can go left and right. And then I've used Traffic Manager, Lane Arrows tool. And then normally you'd have a straight on as well because it's trying to go over there. But we'll turn that off so you've just got lanes for left and right. Because, of course, if they want to go straight on, they can just stay on the highway. So you need to do that for this lane coming up here as well. And then before I did that, I used Control Click with the lane arrows. So we've got dedicated turning lanes here, 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 and here. And then the last thing to do is a bit of lane mathematics. We're going to grab the 2-lane highway. By the way, I use the Network Extensions 2 mod, which gives me all these extra roads. So we've got 3 lanes, 1 coming off. So that's going to come down to 2. Sorry to confuse any of you already driving on the roads. Same other direction, 3 lanes, 1 off, down to 2. So let's downgrade that. There we go, excellent. And then when this lane comes on down here, again, we're back to Traffic Manager, Lane Connector. We'll select that node and we want to give everybody a dedicated lane to come on. Otherwise, cars will zip down this lane and cut right across. So we're going to say, you go there. So Control S, I use that option there. Excellent. And then we'll do the same on the other node. Select the node, you go there. And they go straight through. And that is about it. That's all we need to do. We may have traffic lights on here in the future, but I've just done giveaway signs for the lanes coming up. And that's about it. That should work just fine. I've curved this around at the end, and that is now ready to head off into this area up here. So let us just see if we can work out a nice little road area. I had somebody ask me in the comments, do I sort of plan my areas out, or do I just sort of take it as it goes? And things like this, I just sort of take it as it goes. You know, I want to I do just sort of take it as it goes. I follow my nose, think what looks good, change things when I need to. I reckon about there. That is not too shabby. Oh, there we go. A little bit of fiddling later. We get that road running along there, which is nice. And then I want this to connect up to here. Let's just connect it up and then we'll take a look at what we've got going on with the lanes. So yeah, it's a T-junction, so that's fine. If we grab this here, Control Click, we'll get dedicated turning lanes for every direction. And I think I'll add a timed traffic light on there. So we're going to do the quick setup, Control Click, bing, and then we'll have a ready-made traffic lights, which is fantastic. And we can adjust those later if we need. This road here may continue along and connect up to here. We want to give people options to get around our city. We've got a little bridge going over. I like all these bridges over here. I think that looks cool. I do like that. So we've got a little T-junction connection going on there. I think that looks okay. And then what we'll do is we'll do this again. Control Click, dedicated turning lanes. And then I'm going to make this one give way. So these guys can carry on in and out. So now these have all got connection to this area here. These do have to come down the road and round. But I think we're going to have some walking paths and stuff. And of course they can take the highway. And this is looking okay here. Let's just lift up that. So I'm using the Move It mod. I select the node and then I press Control H and then select this node. So it's going to make it the same height as that. There we go. And this one here could just go up a bit just to get that smooth slope. Well, it's straight anyway. If we need to make it higher, we will. Okay, so we've got our main road connection in here, and then we can start building off of these. So let's have a quick look at the size of the items that we're trying to add in. Our department store, I think, will make a lovely little centerpiece sort of around here somewhere. You can see it from the highway. Our festival area, I'm thinking, whoops, wrong button. If we could sort of, yeah, we need a bit of space for that. I was hoping to sneak that up in the trees up here somewhere. Can I unlock another square? Can we spend some money and unlock that one? Yep, we've done it. There we go. As Corrales would say, no regrets. So I'm going to have that up in this area here where the trees are, which is good. And then the other items are more... Oh, there it is. Where's it gone? Come back. Our Mall of Moderation could maybe be sort of in this area here. But then we've also got this, which I think the Opera House should have this whole area to itself right by the bay. I think that would just be beautiful. So that is the plan. Okay, so I've just continued this road around the top. Now we've got access to this area through the trees here. I deleted the railway line before I forgot. I don't have access to the railway lines to put it back in again. But as you saw, I used the Move It mod just to drop this down, and we're going to have the railway run over the top. So that'll be fine. So we'll come back to that area in a bit. So what can we do in here? I do now have access to the parking lots mod. I've updated my collection, or I will do hopefully by the time you see this. Let's have a look through here. Oh, there's some poorly maintained versions as well, which are quite good, so we might use those. I've also got parking garages. We've got this one here, standard parking garage. Let's use the Find It mod. Parking garage. Ah, there we go. Got the King Leno ones. Modern mall parking garage, a standard one by the same asset creator as the parking lot roads and the University City ones. I think we might go for the modern one. Let's do that. Let's just stop the time moving on here as I've just restarted the game after getting those assets. So let's get a little road in here. Oh, did we just unlock all of those roads? Oh, we did. Oh, that is absolutely fantastic. We've got all the roads with the trees. We've got so many things there. For a minute there, I thought I'd accidentally had unlock all mod on, although I don't know why I would. I haven't been using it. Yes, we've got access to some of these now. Cool, fantastic. So, first of all, I want to take this one here, the 3-lane asymmetrical road. We're going to have that come out of this one. We'll turn that round. So coming up here, it's asymmetrical. We will do control click there, dedicated turning lanes, and then we'll make that give way. So these guys on here that have got nowhere to go. Where are you? Okay, I want to see where you're going. You're going along here. Oh, and you're going to join that road. You're going to come down here and come over here. Oh, okay, fair enough. That's fine. You continue, my friend. You continue. And then along here, we are going to use... Oh, which one should we have? I do like the ones with grass. Yeah, let's go with the grass. Grass median. And that is just going to run alongside here. Straighten you up. Oh, my goodness me. What have I done? Let's just undo all of that. Leave it like it was. Okay, there we go. Excellent. And then off of here is going to be, we'll take this one, and that is going to come. How big is the, what are we adding on to here again? Oh yeah, we were going to add on here. I've had lunch. It's been a while. The Opera House, weren't we? This side. So this side is going to be this. I'd like it off of another little road to the side. So let's just grab this one here, right, like that. And in this little section here, would that work? Let's plop it up to the corner. That was a load of money spent. Hope that works, because we're not raking it in just yet. Yeah, that's good. That is okay. That is not bad at all. These trees around here are going to have to get moved. Move it mods. So we're going to select, double click on trees, nothing but trees. And I'm going to take all of them. Yeah, so along there like that. And then we can add a few more in there as we go. In fact, I'm going to copy that little bit there. There we go. As you can see it coming down the highway. What a view, what a view. But it's looking like it's a little bit separated from the highway as well, which is what we need. Now, for parking, I'm thinking this little section over here would be good for parking. Let's see how big that parking garage is. Mall parking, that is not too bad. Modern garage. That one's got the roads going up. University City. Let's go for the modern one. I quite like the look of that. That's quite big as well, which I think that's going to really work with this whole area here. So let's just carry on this road a little bit along the front. They're going to complain for lack of water until we get that in. A really interesting figure to keep an eye on. We've had 1 tourist here. Visitors in the last week, 6. So visitors are those from your city. Tourists are from outside the city. And we would like them to spend lots of money. That is the idea. I'm going to leave all of these roads as they are. We're just going to use this here to say you give way, you give way, you give way, you give way, give way. It doesn't really matter, but that'll be fine. Let us pop our parking lot in here. There we go. So that's this one. Just wandering up against the side over there. Everyone's really happy about that as well. Did you see that? That was fantastic. That fits in quite well, actually, up against there. Good, good, good. And they can easily walk along here to get to where they need to go. And we're going to add more things in here as time goes on as well. In fact, let's just have a look. Oh, I've only got 66,000 left. I was just thinking about the botanical gardens over here. Let's just clear out some of these trees. There we go. Sort of place that in the middle. That is looking nice. I'm liking that. Very good. Yeah, we do need to start making some parks soon so we can unlock some of the other items that we could perhaps use in areas like this. But we haven't quite got to that yet. But very soon, I'm sure we will. Yeah, you knew it was coming. I was going to throw some rocks in here somewhere, wasn't I? Yeah, definitely. Okay, I don't think that is looking too shabby. Let us hop into here again. So now let's have a look for our, where's our Mall of Moderation? And that is quite big if I remember, yeah. So can I fit that in here? I probably could with a bit of monkeying around. So let's just place that in. And then we're going to use the Move It mod to grab this road. There we go. And that one there. Let's just move that up a touch. There we go. I'm probably going to have to change the level because this road here is much higher than that road there. So let's grab the mall, pop that down. Let's grab these nodes and pop that down as well and try and sort of level that out a bit. Doesn't look too bad. We've got some trees here that are in the way. Let's get rid of those. I accidentally left the prop and tree anarchy, whatever it's called, on, and I've got collision on as well. Let's try that again. Oh, move it mods. There we go. The trees are now hidden. Excellent, that's good. This side isn't looking too bad. I've run some paths along the back just for people to walk around. And what I'm thinking of doing is just setting up a zone in here. So let's just quickly run this along here. So we can get to name this area. I do need to go through your name suggestions for these areas over here. Thank you very much for continuing to send those in. So this bit over here, I would like to set this up as we have access to the tourism specialization. So let's pop that on there. So if we add any commercial buildings in here, they will be the tourism specialization. Now I'm just going to add a couple of roads in. Let's just take that one there. Oh, there we go. Make them all the same size, and then these paths I'll sort out in a minute. Good. So let's add some commercial buildings in here, and yeah, maybe just smooth that off, and we'll see what buildings we get coming in there at some point in the future. So next we need to put our, what have we got coming up? I've got so much money now because I've been doing so many little detail-y things around the place. Money's been building up. We've got the opera house that I would really like to have down here, sort of facing this angle. But as you can see, the road it needs to go against is where that red arrow is. Yeah, so I'm going to have to sort of have a road coming out at a weird angle down here. I'm going to use the 2-lane road with trees. And I'm just going to pop that. I've got fences here. That's fine. I'm going to pop that right across there. And then we're going to need a road coming down like that. And let's just see how that looks. Let's plop that up against there. That is it. That is exactly how I wanted it. Look at that. That just nestles within that piece of land most perfectly. And then I just want to use the move it mod to line all these things up, because for some reason things are being put at weird heights. Tell you what it is this land slopes down quite drastically over there. That is the problem. There we go. I think that'll do for now. I am going to want to add some sort of key wall or some protection along the front here, but I'll leave that for now. I don't think I've shown you I've added all these trees in along here as well, just to try and add a little something down our selection here. And I've also lowered the tram line. I quite like the tram line up high, but I've lowered it down a bit because we are going to want to add some paths for people to get from one side to the other. I'm glad I just remembered that, because I know I mentioned that right at the beginning of the episode, which I started recording yesterday. The park path, is that the one? Yeah, I do like the park path. So let's just see. I think we might have to do that. Then we might have to dip that all the way down like this. So let's go there. Let's go there. So that gives a connection over the top. And then what I might do, just pausing the game, is I might just upgrade this little stretch here. Oh, auto save, quit zipper T. I might use the upgrade tool to take that road, that's this one here, and make it this one, I think. And then we can just use the move it mods to grab that node to that node and just lower that down to ground level. I mean, the whole thing might end up being down to ground level. I don't know. I'll see. And then actually what I'm going to do then is I'm going to lower this down, because that really doesn't need to be as high as that. Haven't seen any trams coming along here. Any trams want to come past so I can test the heights? We're not going to... Oh, thank you very much. Pause. Not going to be getting any trains along here, are we? Because I've, deleted the train line. So that is too low. That is high. There we go. And go up a little bit. Perfect. 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 That is really good. And then what I can do is use the move it mod to select that, and that. And can I copy that? I can. There we go. So we've got a crossing over there and a crossing over there. Can they actually get across the road? Let's just grab this. And we have, what's it called? Node controller. So if we click that node there we go. That will automatically add a crossing in. I don't really need traffic lights, so we'll turn those off. There we go. And we'll come over here. We've got a crossing over there, so I'm not going to do the same there. Excellent. So people now can get from one side to the other via walking. And I'm just thinking as well, what we could add, if we go into our stops, We've got this that goes around. Now this has been dropped down. We could add a stop here. So if I do that, is that as close as it will get? Yeah. And then I'll do one here as well. And they should be able to, if we add a walking path connection, be able to walk from one side to the other. So if I connect that into there, there we go. They can now get on that bridge and come over. Can I adjust that a little bit? Just a touch. There we go. So they can get off and walk there. And let's do the same over here. Yep, there we go. We just saw that guy. He came up there, came here, crossed over and went to the other side. So, yeah, that is perfectly fine. That is going to work for helping people get around over here. Fantastic. Well, let's check out the view as we come along the highway here. I'm thinking this is looking absolutely brilliant. Let me know what you think in the comments as well. Check out the next video on the screen if you want to see some more fantastic Cities Skylines videos, even if I do say so myself. And thank you for all of your support. I really do appreciate it. Enjoy your weekend. Thank you for watching, and I will see you soon. By the way, we're going to get to the festival area next time. We've run out of time for that one today. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.